Good morning, students. Now your summer vacations are over and now we have to back to studies. From today onwards, we are going to start online classes for 10th class SST. Now, remember, SST is a subject that you have to learn more, pay more attention and must be alert. This is the subject that improves your knowledge, current as well as your past also, because it is related with that kind of events. See, social studies that comprises of history, geography, civics and economics. Now, history are the facts. We can't going to change it anyway, whether it is past, present or whatever. And that is must, that we must knew what was our ancestors, what they had done and everything. And that's why our learning, our everything grasping must be very strong. Now, geography related with the physical features. If you know that Himalayas is in the north, then it is in the north. हम अगर उसे दक्षिण में दिखाएंगे तो we won't get marks for it. Same with the civics. Civics, that is the rules and regulation, the system of administration, how the government runs, everything. And we must know that. After that, economics. Economics, that is very important in each and every person's life. How the economic status of the country, how our relations with the different countries, where we stand in the world, everything related with these economics. And that's why your learning must be very strong. One thing, if you start reading newspapers, हम कहते हैं अपने आँख कान नाक खुले रखिए. Why? Because the current affairs that takes place around us in the world, all these are giving us knowledge. That is increasing our knowledge also and helpful for our studies also. So, reading newspaper, watching news on TV, that will definitely beneficial for you. Now, we will start with history today because it is a little bit familiar. As we know that our country was under the British rule approx 200 years. And we fought a long battle to get the freedom. We know all the freedom fighters' names and all that. But thousands of people were there who sacrificed their lives. And we don't know even their names. And these events step by step took place. And finally, we got the independence from the Britishers. Now for lesson number 7. We will start from lesson number 7 today. The first freedom struggle of India, and that is 1957's struggle. It is known as the first freedom struggle of India. It is very important struggle in Indian history. Though the mission was not succeed, the mission was not completed, but still it is very important and it is very glorious that even today people reminds that we should not forget their valor, their strength, their bravery. This first episode, this first freedom struggle, why it is known as the first freedom struggle? Because this was the first struggle that was fought with the arms. This was first armed struggle. Now what is armed struggle? Arms, that means weapons. First time in 1857, people use weapons against the British rule. Prior to this struggle, so many uprisings were there. Uprisings, that is विद्रोह. भारत के बहुत सारे समूहों ने, बहुत सारे जगहों पर, बहुत सारे स्थान पर अलग अलग लोगों ने विद्रोह किए थे. बट दैट वाज नॉट सक्सीडेड. हमने विद्रोह किया, दैट इज़ हमने उनके ब्रिटिशर्स की पॉलिसीज़ को मानने से इनकार किया. बट 1857 स्ट्रगल वॉज द फर्स्ट आर्म्ड स्ट्रगल. एंड इन दिस स्ट्रगल the common man, the peasants, farmers, traders, even the jamindars and all, and the dethroned rulers, they participated in this struggle. Now who are the dethroned rulers? As you know, India was the land of kings. So many provinces were there. यहाँ पर ये था कि अलग अलग राजघराने हुआ करते थे जिनका शासन हुआ करता था. Now what Britishers had done? Slowly they started interfering in our political matters. और फिर धीरे से उन्होंने सारे राजाओं के शासन अपने हाथ में ले लिए और उन्हें गद्दी से बेदखल कर दिया. That is the dethroned. So first time in this struggle, armed were used. And in this way, this struggle, even the military force, they even participated. Now, you can think that how military force participated, because in the British army, the soldiers were the Indians. Indian people were working as soldiers there. And in this struggle, people came to know that Britishers are no more ready to think about the social welfare of the country. They are not ready to do any kind of prosperity towards India. They wanted to exploit our country only. And that's why people came to know that without the working of brotherhood, self-respect, patriotism, all these things, अगर हम नहीं जागते हैं, ये सारी भावनाएं हम में नहीं आती हैं, तो भविष्य में we won't get any kind of freedom. And this feeling makes them awareness. सबसे ज़्यादा तो ये हुआ कि सारे देश में एक तरह की जागृति फैली that we have to raise our voice. हमें ब्रिटिशर्स के खिलाफ आवाज़ उठानी होगी. And in this way, from all the corners of the country, people started uprising. People started raising voice against the British administration. They no more wanted to rule under the East India Company. As we know that Britishers came to India just for doing the trade. In this way, all the European countries, different European countries, whether it was Holland, then France, England, all these Portuguese, all these people came to India just for trade, and that create a mutual rivalry among that countries. See, एक तरह की प्रतिस्पर्धा स्थापित हो गई. What happens when a number of people are in a same business? अगर एक ही तरह का व्यापार करते हैं सारे लोग, तो आपस में एक कंपटीशन होता है कि सबसे ज़्यादा फायदा किसे होगा. Everyone wanted to get more and more benefit in that, and in this way, each and every wanted to keep a supremacy over the other. In this way, what they had done, they started establishing their factories. First of all, they established their factory in Surat. Surat is in the western coast. It is a part of Gujarat, and that is a harbor, port. So from there, as you know, we are having a vast coastal line. India is having a vast coastal line. So all the countries, what they had done, they started establishing their factories on all these kind of their port spots. Surat, Machilipatnam. Now, from west to east, up to Kolkata, they started their factories. And not only established their factories, they fortified them. क्या होता है, जब हम कुछ चीज़ों को स्थापित करते हैं तो हमें उसकी सुरक्षा की भी ज़रूरत होती है। उन्हें सुरक्षित करने के लिए उन्होंने उन फैक्ट्रीज के चारों तरफ किलेबंदी कर दी, बड़े बड़े फोर्ट्स बना लिए। नाउ अगर आप फोर्ट बनाते हो और सुरक्षा करना चाहते हो तो यू नीड आर्मी, isn't it? And that's why these army also established, and that army having Indian soldiers who were working for the British government. Though they were working for the British government for their livelihood, लेकिन उनका सॉफ्ट कॉर्नर अपने परिवार, अपने लोगों के प्रति रहता था। एंड दैट्स वाई जब पूरी तरीके से सारे कंडीशंस दिखाई देने लगे कि ब्रिटिशर्स केवल हमारे देश को लूटना चाहते हैं, तब इन सारे लोगों ने एक तरीके से विद्रोह में साथ दिया था। दिस स्ट्रगल ऑफ 1857, as we all know that before the arrival of Britishers, Mughals were ruling India. Aurangzeb was the last Mughal king, and when this Mughal government started falling, slowly the British government captured all the states of India. They started interfering from Bengal in the War of Plassey, and slowly they captured all the different states of India, from Bengal to northeast, in the northern side, in southern side, in each and every corner of India. They started interfering in the political matters and then capture that state and merge it into East India Company's administration. In this way, they got control over our country. Between this, they fought wars with French people also, because France also wanted to establish their colonies here. In this way, they fought War of Buxar, and they defeated French. Slowly, the people of Holland also left India. Even the Portuguese, they succeeded only in Goa, and they established their colony in Goa only. But the rest of the country was under the British colony. Now, when they started ruling India, their policies of exploiting India is very dangerous for the Indian economy. They totally destroyed our economic system. India was very rich in all kind of resources. We had precious gems in our country. even rich in spices, the cloth was very good, the handicraft, everything was very good. So people started destroying our country's economy. Our handicraft totally destroyed. The farmers, peasants, they have to pay lagan, a kind of tax. Now, India was, even today we have so many means of irrigation. India is an agricultural country right from the beginning, from earlier times. People of India are doing agriculture more and more. But at that time we don't have the means of irrigation and totally rely on the natural source of water, that is the rain. But that is unpredictable. We are not sure that this year we will have enough rain or not. So sometimes we get good rains, sometimes it is less, and even sometimes we had the condition of drought. If the condition of drought is there, no agriculture in the fields, then how could people earn their livelihood? If they don't have any kind of earning there, then how could they pay the taxes? And in this way, they don't have any source of income, and in that British government forcefully wanted to earn taxes. So the farmers, they were very angry, and this was the economic reason. Political reason. See, we had the causes, first freedom struggle's causes here. Causes are political reasons, economic reasons, social and religious reason as well. In political reasons, they interfere in our political matters and make some rules, and slowly they capture all the states. In economic reason, this kind of rules and regulation, the policies which they implemented, destroy our economic system totally. Apart of that, the social and religious reasons. See, social reasons. India is a land of different variety. Different languages are there, different kind of religions are there. People thinking is very differ. Now, the Britishers wanted to spread first education. They wanted to start English education here, and they started education not to educate our people for their benefit, but they wanted a class of people, a group of people who will be ready to serve them in the administration, just to want a make of clerical post only. They wanted to create that class, and that's why they started giving English education. Each and everything that hurts people, and people thought that Britishers are interfering in our social and religious matters. In this way, Britishers interfere in our Indian system, and people are dissatisfied a long times एक असंतोष की भावना थी जो हर दिल में पनप रही थी, एंड दे जस्ट वॉन्ट अ स्पार्क। एक छोटी सी चिंगारी होती है जो आग लगाने के लिए काफ़ी होती है। एंड दिस इज द मेन थिंग दैट happens.